when he says he needs space or pulls away. So in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly why men pull away and ask for space and exactly what to do about it when it happens so that he misses you and comes back. Please keep watching until the end because I'm also going to tell you what you absolutely must avoid doing, must avoid when a guy pulls away, or else you risk ruining things with him for good. Do not stop watching until the very end because you need this foundational understanding in order to actually save your chances with him. It is that dire of a situation. First of all, maybe he has not been responding to your texts lately. Maybe he's been hanging up the phone a little too quickly, but something has shifted in your relationship and he's just not as present or emotionally open or with you. You don't feel like he's with you in the way that he was before. Maybe he's straight up ghosting you and it's freaking you out, understandably freaking you out. No one likes to be ghosted. Maybe he's simply and flat out said that he needs space. Maybe he has actually told you he needs space and it is scaring the heck out of you. Understandably, because a guy needing space from a relationship that you feel is so great and so promising is not a good feeling and is not a promising sign, right? Not necessarily. I want you to calm down and really take this time to breathe and pay very close attention because I'm gonna solve this problem for you once and for all. I know how it feels and I know how it makes you want to just pull your hair out and scream to the sky. So please understand that I'm doing these things in this order for your benefit. So I need you to know the reasons behind why he's pulling away and needing space before I give you the exact actions that you must do and what you must avoid doing. So please pay very close attention. There's a reason for every single thing in this video. Trust me. So the reasons behind why he's pulling away and needing space. Number one reason could simply be he's dealing with emotions in his life. Men prefer to deal with their emotions on their own and then reemerge when they feel solid again. This has nothing to do with you. It means nothing personal about you. But very important, you just need to know how to handle it. And I'm going to talk about that in just a moment. Just know for now, it is completely okay. But if you start doing things to try to fix it, you can actually cause problems where there were none. Next thing, his attraction has fallen. Does not necessarily mean just physical attraction. It can just mean that the relationship has gotten boring and routine, so he is simply not as excited about interacting. Again, do not worry. I'm going to tell you exactly how to fix this in just a moment. But first, you need to know it could also be completely normal for him to need the space. It is actually completely normal to need space. He could just need a breather from the relationship. That's it. So it could easily be perfectly okay as long as you have this key understanding of what to stop doing, because this is a fatal mistake that will literally turn a normal guy needing space into a guy running from the relationship. So absolutely stop chasing him. Most guys need time and space in order to start feeling closer and more connected with a woman. That's why clinging on to him and trying to pull and reel him back in will backfire every single time. There is no exception to this rule. And that's why giving him space will make him miss you and make him much more likely to actually come back. Here is the cycle of what happens. So I want you to understand what happens so that you don't feel like you're going crazy and so that you can see that there is a solution, there is a way out of this, but understanding what happened is essential. And I will give you the actions you need to actually do after you understand how this happened. It's like if you had a disease, right? You need to know what caused the disease and then you need to know how to fix it so that you can avoid it ever happening again. So the relationship started out great. He's enthusiastic. He texts back right away. He was eager to see you. Then something changes, right? And he seems distant. And meanwhile, you've been liking him more and more and building him up in your mind to be someone, who you really love. And it's getting bigger and bigger and more exciting. When he pulls away, you are filled with worry and fear and panic and misery. What if I lose this amazing guy I've built up so much in my mind, right? The worry and fear makes you overanalyze your relationship, which makes you worry and fear more. All of a sudden, all you can think about is this guy, and it feels like getting him back is like getting to breathe oxygen again. You do not know how to breathe on your own. You're dying every moment. You just want him back. You want it back. You want what you've lost back. Problem is this, when you start feeling like that, you actually start coming off as completely desperate to to the guy, even though you're actually not. You just don't want to lose him. That's all. That's how it feels to him. This energy kills the guy's attraction to you, because anyone, male or female, gets turned off when someone is sending off desperate, needy, or unworthy energy. That's the thing here. Now, I know it sounds harsh, but if you've ever had a guy pursue you with desperate or needy or unworthy energy, then you know exactly what I'm talking about, how it just assassinates and kills any attraction that you might feel. Bottom line here is that worrying that you're gonna lose him kills attraction. That is a diagnosis here. So that's not an option for you anymore. And the only reason you're worried and afraid of losing him is because nobody told you what you need to do in this situation. Do not worry. Now that you know what's been happening, you are going to be fine. You're gonna be better than fine. Now you're gonna have success in general in all of your relationships. So I'm gonna tell you exactly what to start doing right now. So please pay attention to this and do not stop watching until I get through all of it, because I'm gonna tie it all together at the end. What to start doing. Realize that you've built him up in your mind and put him on a huge pedestal as some kind of precious treasure that you feel your happiness and life depends upon. Realize he's on the same level as you. You're not above him, but he's not above you either. Realize that while you were building him up in your mind and worrying, there were hundreds and millions of other things that you could have been doing with your time, with your life. Ask yourself, when I met this guy, how was I living? What was I doing with my time? Have I given any of these things up? Oftentimes, women make the mistake of neglecting everything else they used to do in their life and focusing solely on the relationship. This is a big mistake. Having your life is actually part of what makes you attractive in your relationship. So think about it. Having a life is what charges your batteries. Being attractive is having interesting things going on in your life, interesting things that make you okay on your own. You're not looking to the guy or the relationship to make you happy. Instead, your life makes you happy, and then you bring that happiness into your relationship and everything is great. You inject it with that happy energy. That happiness and fulfillment with your life makes you attractive, and it pulls the guy's attraction back to you. That fills your relationship up and makes your relationship strong, more engaged, and more connected. It also keeps things fresh. Many couples make the mistake of becoming comfortable and boring once they get together. And all you have to do, it's so simple yet so commonly overlooked, is to keep living how you were when you first started dating. Don't give up on connecting with your friends. Don't give up on your boot camp workouts that whipped you into shape and made you feel good. Don't give up on your hobbies that you love. Focus on yourself and being happy and okay on your own, exactly how you were when you first met him. Think about it. This is the girl, the woman, the person that he fell for. That is what he wants. That is what is attractive, what was in the beginning. So go back to that person. Think about your mindset. Think about the way you lived your life, the way your priorities were. They were not revolving around him. They're around yourself and what you like to do. You had a bunch of stuff going on. So now that you know this, you're going to be in the position of power. And guess what? While you're doing this, you're also giving him space to come back to you. It's going to be an automatic synergistic thing that happens. You're giving yourself an attractive infusion of energy while giving him the space he needs. Give him the space he needs. That is the simplest answer. What to do when a man pulls away or needs space is give him the space and give him more. Give him the space. Do not resist. Don't fight it. Give it to him. You want it? You have it. Hello. It's pretty simple, right? When you think about it like this, but it doesn't feel simple. Please have the space. Take all the space you need, and guess what? Take your own space. Not in a spiteful, mean way. In a way that's like, you know what? Yeah, I need space to be my best self, to actually enjoy myself, to live a life I like. Why would I not want space? It's illogical to not want space, because having space, both of you having space, is what allows your relationship to flourish. So focus on yourself and being happy and okay on your own, just like you were when you met him. Give him the space to miss you. You're actually going to be shocked at how his behavior turns around when he picks up on your happy mood and secure, real, secure, not fake, secure energy. He will feel a surge, trust me, a surge of attraction for you. And there is nothing better than seeing him go back to that man that he used to be in the beginning, when you had butterflies, when you felt so hopeful, and it'll be stronger and better, because this is showing him that you are the woman that he met in the beginning. You are that girl that he felt so hopeful about. He'll be so freaking happy. You are not just a typical typical needy psycho. Not even saying this in a way to attack anyone, but guys like to label girls as the needy psycho, right? He'll see this is not just another needy girl that wants to take all my space away. No, you're happy to give him space. You are happy to have your own space. In fact, you need your own space. You demand your own space, and you are not afraid to take it. That is the big takeaway, because giving him space will set you free in your relationships. Give him space and focus on doing all the things you used to do again, just like when you met him, when you felt happy and okay inside. So create a life you love and be in the best mood as you can, because this mood is also going to be what infuses your relationship. And the better mood you're in, the better your entire love life will be. To read more about this topic, there's a link to the full article in the description, and I hope that you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos about how men in relationships really work, and go to VixenDaily.com for more love articles so you're never confused by guys or relationship stuff again. Okay, bye.